Split backs here.
325.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And I love night.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
Intercepted, a first half turnover. Momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start.
Now this offense is back on the field. Back to throw, it's locked. Looking for a deep man. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Blasted as he lets it go. On target. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. And that one falls goes incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And this offense chews.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a picked off. What a play to set them up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Luck. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found the seam on the left. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Firing to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. At the 30. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Perry. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Locke. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. They go to the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Punch it out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Powers through the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's locked. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. And the Falcons have moved it inside the 20. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Needless to say, they needed that touchdown. They're down by a lot of points here in this game. And finally, something goes right for them offensively. They put the drive together. They score here at the end of the 1st half. Now, in the 2nd half, they need a lot more of this. And they're going to have to go tempo. They're going to have to stay aggressive. But maybe this gives them the confidence they need to stage a comeback. We'll see.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And sort of an ugly 1st half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, Dave, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This 1st possession, you get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the counter. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
Well, after struggling so much in the 1st half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the 2nd half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe. And
he throws another interception, his third one of the night. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They'll try the run.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Falcons are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's caught. It's Gant. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game.
The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's locked. Caught near the sideline. It's Weatherly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when
fires deep toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle. It's Weatherly. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gant. Touchdown Air Force! All wideouts, no backs. To throw, it's locked. He's got the back in the middle.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense to see if this defense can come up clutch.
He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Motion from the wideout. He'll take it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right on the money. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking downfield, it's locked. He's got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. Wide out trying to get it in. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tough. Touchdown, Falcon! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player, give you the...
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. On 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll run it from the gun. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, throwing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season. Trumpet! Fly trumpet! Let go! Let's go! Let's go! Here we go! Set! Phase 27 jump! Set, ready! What do you got? Form! 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 Flag! Flag! Waiting! Trick 9, beat, ready, go! Set, ready! Military, stunt! And the Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole...
The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. Grab near the marker. It's on. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Huskers with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's on. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. You know, they'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Here we go. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's on. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the 1st week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. A straight downfield. Racing down the left side. Inside. Touchdown, Husker. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
What a way to start this game defensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Nebraska.
They'll line up for a second down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Got his man down the middle. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man. It's on. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team.
You got to love that on defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Turning it on! And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And we've reached the end of one. When we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Let's go! Let's go! Completion to the right. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhusker.
One thing this team has shown early this year is not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game. And you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit.
And the Huskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to throw, it's Raiola. It's complete. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the 1st down.
After a 5-yard pickup.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Ready to fire from the pistol.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Nelson. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turn.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw it. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the 1st half.
The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Knowles.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Raiola. Throws toward the end zone. Looking for the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge punch it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Huskers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Backed up now, here's second and long. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. To the air, it's Raiola. Makes the catch. And they're able to make the tackle. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Got a man. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Back to pass, it's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Trying to turn the corner on the right. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down.
See, I like this tight.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The Cornhuskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give and tick, 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 tick. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. It's Raiola. He wants it all. Touchdown, Nebraska. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Nebraska.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Rayola. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Hauls it in. Got room at the 35. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I'll tell you, you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Charcoal! 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 What are you... Banner! Hut, what are you... Set! Ready! Drum! Let's go! Let's go! What are you... Let's go! Let's... Set! Here we go! Set! Set on!
They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Hines is tight end. After 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Quickly complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man inside.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Huskers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Huskers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he was throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Going right to work up top. Fakes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nelson. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Nelson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Now on first down from the 28. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You want to stop the jet sweep and be successful, get some penetration right now towards those edges, right where they're running the football. Defense was ready, got him on the ground, and stopped that play before it ever got started.
And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Cornhuskers have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He wants to change this route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He strides his way over the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhusker!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his second touchdown in the game.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Nelson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to throw it again. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you...
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Huskers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Caught near the stick. It's Ives. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. It's caught downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Looking to get it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Nebraska! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They're working that left side. Turning on the jet. Touchdown, Husker! Looking to throw, it's Rayola. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. It's on target and complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Grab near the marker. It's Mossy. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Handoff from the gun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything... Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just...
22 water. Set. Here we go. Ready. Set on. Charcoal. Drum. Drum. Hot on. Strychnine beat. Strychnine beat. Hot on. Brass. Brass. Take up. Flag. Let go. Cooler. 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 What are you? Set hot. Here we go. Here we go. Set. Set on. Let's go! Let's go! Charcoal! 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 go! Let's go! Base 27 jump! Base 27 jump! 180! Let's go! Let's go! 10. Here we go! Set! Set on! 4! Oh, hold on! Flag! Hold on! to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air, it's Rayola. He's going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.